What's up guys, it's Sean from Printies. We're back with another video. Today we're going to show you how we're able to print 504 shirts an hour using DTF printing and 2 Stampinators 480 on our ROQ automatic press. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we currently have 2 operators on press. They're running about 260 shirts an hour with a small left chest print. The problem we're having is being able to print quick enough to feed this machine. It's a monster. Come and see how they're running. So Chloe here is placing the design on the shirt. It's printing, it's stamping the shirt, and then she's going and peeling. Look at her go. Who would have told you that you could print 260 shirts an hour with 2 operators using DTF? It's crazy. It doesn't matter how many colors you are, it doesn't matter how big the design is, you're always going to be able to hit that 260. Doesn't matter if it's a zip hoodie, doesn't matter if it's a t-shirt, a long sleeve. There's no glue, there's no inks on press. Especially for us that we run a lot of water-based inks on our screen print department, this is insane. This is a game changer. If you have a DTF printer, you need to get your hands on some Stampinators 480. 2 is the solution to go this fast. You could run 2 revolutions around the machine and be able to go half the speed. But what I would do for the price of the machine is simply buy 2 and run 2 operators like they're doing right now. It's pretty unbelievable the speed that they're able to go and the quality you can achieve with DTF. DTF is changing the game. We would normally run 80% of our jobs using screen printing and then 20% of our jobs using DTG. Now everything is flipped. We're about 20% screen printing and 80% DTF. Because of this technology and the way that we're able to schedule a job now, it's a lot quicker for us. It's a lot easier to tell our clients our deadlines, when it's going to happen, because you don't have any downtimes. You don't have any screens breaking down. Your inks don't need to be mixed, especially with water-based inks, which is super hard to do. This is a game changer for us. So if you're getting your feet wet into DTF and you have some Hottronics or you have some dual air fusion, start with that. It's a great way to get into it. But after, maybe you look at buying a ROQ Fit or a ROQ, just like this, a small automatic screen printing press where you can fit 2 Stampinators 480 on it. This is going to be a game changer. Look at them go. They're just killing it. Phil is placing the shirts, taking the shirts out, and then Chloe's feeding the machine. Super nice process. It's a lot easier as well to train your staff on these types of machine compared to screen printing. There's a lot of less setup, there's a lot less knowledge that needs to be understood, and a lot less training. You can pretty much take anybody and fit them on this press and they're going to be able to go. So on our press, the biggest trick you can have is using these silicone pads that you have on the machine. These cushions, we bought them from GeoNite. We tried a bunch of heat press pads that you buy from China, anywhere else. They don't work as good as these foams right here. These foams have a lot of air into them, so your heat can go and disperse itself a lot better. You're gonna have some trouble if you don't buy these foams. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to be able to run this speed. So there's a few tricks that you need to do. We're gonna put all the links below for the things that we bought for this machine. These foams come as well with a glue backing on it. So it's a lot easier to place on your plans. You can simply run like a ton of plans. You can buy new plans, run these foams on them, and convert your screen printing press to this setup. It still works without the foam. It's just the quality, it's a lot better whenever you have this foam. And you're able to print over zippers, you're able to print on hoodies, t-shirts, crew necks. Compared to if you don't have the foam, then it's harder. You need to set up your press every single time you're changing shirt. You're gonna need to set up that heat and that pressure. It's gonna be different on each type of shirt. So having those foams on our plans allows us to run hoodies, t-shirts, crew necks, long sleeves, all on that same setup. So we're gonna put the link below in the comments and description of where you can get those foam pads. And for us, we tried 4 different foam pads, and these were the winners. On our second heat, we added some parchment paper You can buy these from Stalls. It's the craft paper you put under the machine, and we added some magnets just to hold the paper. The reason why is we really like the sheen of the matte paper on there, as well as when you have big designs, it wants to stick on the back of the Stampinator. So adding this craft paper really helps keeping production speeds high because your shirts are not rolling over under your heat press. And then even if you don't have a DTG or you don't have a DTF printer, you can buy super colors and just order them, have them delivered, and start offering DTF. Instead of running 8, 10, 12 screens on your screen print press, you can simply tell your clients that you're running DTF and still be able to output that same speed. Your pricing is still going to be very similar to what you were doing with screen printing because of the speed of these machines. So it's a great thing to think about if you're not offering or you don't have any DTG machines, DTG or DTF machines right now to get your feet wet. Order some super colors. Order them directly on their website and try it out. Test it out. You're going to see the speed and the quality of these prints. It's unbelievable what you're able to achieve. We use Brother GTX printers to print all of our DTF prints, and for us the best temperature and time was 290 for 7 seconds, 7 to 8 seconds on our press. The only thing you're gonna have to test out is really your temperature and your time on your press, depending on what DTF you're gonna use. I know super color, you want to add your heat a bit higher. You maybe want to go at 335 and you can go a bit quicker. So it really depends what DTF. That's the only thing you're gonna have to play with. But these machines are amazing. They can fit on any press, automatic press, even if it's a ROQ, MHM, Anatol, any press system that has clamp is gonna fit on there. If you're printing zip hoodies, only thing you want to do is add a piece of foam on the top. So everything is going to sink into the foam and you're going to be able to leave your print higher. That's the best trick we found. If you have pockets on your hoodies, you're going to be fine. You can print. Any larger logos, you're going to have a bit more dwell time under the heat. But that's about it. You can run this setup on any machine. What you want to do, for example, on the ROQs is you want to go into your print head and you want to put this without any flooding. The reason why is every time the machine is going to flood and print, your print head's going to be down. So you're going to be stamping for that amount of time. See, right now it's flooding currently and the heat press is hitting the shirt. It's pressing down. So you want to go in your settings on your machine and you want to do without any flooding. So you want to exit that and then how many prints you're using. So for example, 2, it's going back and forth twice. If you want to hit longer, you can add more or simply increase or slow down the speed of this machine.